happy Thursday. It is time for another BookTube SFF Babbles. This week's topic is underrated science fiction. I only have a couple of things on my list today, and they are mostly just things that I wish people talked about more. Not necessarily that they're underrated or that the people who've read them haven't thought that they were fantastic, just that I want to see them spread out to the world. And in that regard, I think they're a little underhyped. So, I have three things for you today. The first is Planetfall by Emma Newman. You've probably heard me talk about this one. In fact, you've probably heard me talk about all three of the books that I'll be talking about today. This is a fantastic story about a group of people who have left Earth and have gone to colonize this other planet in the hopes of being closer to their god in this pseudo-religious experience. The main character, Ren, is the colony's 3D printing engineer. She is by and large responsible for making sure that the colony is sustainable. Ren, of course, has a host of secrets, as does everyone in the colony, and throughout the book we find out more and more about them, including some secrets that are quite dark and some that are, in their own way, quite tragic. I think this is a really wonderful book. Everyone who I've talked to who has read it has really liked it. I just wish I saw it making more rounds. It's fantastic. You absolutely should pick it up, and a book that is going to be a companion that'll be set in the same general universe is going to be coming out later in the year. I'm really excited for that. It's going to be called After Atlas. The second book that I have is, again, one that I talk about, I feel like, constantly. That is Ian McDonald's Luna New Moon. This is a family drama set in a Heinlein-esque version of space. The main family in this story, the Cortes, have been operating this really successful helium-3 mining company on the moon. And in this version of the future, the moon actually has no governmental structure. It is simply kind of this hodgepodge of civil law meets tribal law, and everything done very informally. And so there's nothing to stop somebody from killing another person. So the whole world is very cutthroat. At the time that this book takes place, the matriarch of the Corta family is about to die. She knows this, and so she is kind of being pushed to choose her successor from among her 5 children. This does not necessarily lead itself to family peace and harmony, of course. The other families and corporations on the moon see it as an opportunity to move in on Corta territory. It's filled with drama and intrigue. It's like what I imagine The Godfather would be if Heinlein wrote it. And while it is Heinlein-esque, I should clarify that it is also kind of critical of the ideology that Heinlein often espouses in his stories. So it's interesting in that way as well. I really like the writing. I like the pacing. The story as a whole is just fantastic. This actually also will be having a sequel come out this year. It will be called Luna Wolf Moon. I don't know much more about it other than that, but I'm really looking forward to it. And then the last one I have is a book that I've talked about recently. It's a new release this year, and that is On the Edge of Gone by Corinne Duvis. This is a story about a young girl at the end of the world, and her one hope for survival is to get on board of a generation ship. Generation ships, as you probably know because you are here as a science fiction fan, are very resource and personnel dependent. Unfortunately, the main character has autism. She's high functioning enough to go about her daily business, but needs additional help to get certain tasks done. And so she is trying to find a way to justify her place on the generation ship, as well as that of her mother, who is a drug addict. It is a fantastic story. I think its portrayal of autism is just top notch, and on top of that, the plot itself is really engaging. So there you have it. Those are the 3 books that I am recommending for the underhyped or lesser known science fiction stories. Let me know if you have read any of these 3. I really enjoyed them, and I suggest picking them up if you are curious. I hope you're having a fantastic reading week. You know the drill. Comment, like, and subscribe. Link your BookTube SFF Babbles videos down below so that I can watch them. And I will talk to you later. Bye.